Alright everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you a card trick that Dani DaOrtiz performed in the Penn and Teller show, and I'm going to teach you how to do this. So for this any card at any number, it's just one trick that is part of his whole show. It's already quite long, it's like 4 to 5 minutes long. So in today's video I'm just going to show you the ACAAN that Dani DaOrtiz performed on Penn and Teller's show. Unfortunately, in today's video, I don't have enough spectator, so I just did the trick myself. If you want to watch the original performance, go to the description and I'll link it down there. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video and see you guys there. Alright everyone, so this will be the performance. So to start off this trick, I'm going to need a couple of spectators in front of me, just like what we did in Penn and Teller's Fuller's show. Alright, so for this trick, my spectator can go ahead and shuffle the deck, and then I'm just going to give each of us, let's say we got 6 people including me, alright, so I got 5 spectators, right? So I'll just give them random amount of cards, and I just want them to keep hold of them. So my second spectator, my third, my fourth, and let's just say my 5th spectator, right? Now they can go ahead and shuffle all the cards as much as they wish to. Now I want to have, let's say the first spectator, let's just, you know what, not this first one, because that's like the top packet, right? So not the first spectator, let's just use the middle one, the third spectator, and have him remember the center card, alright? The middle card. And place it back in the center, just like so. And just after that, I'm just going to, you know, cut the deck and place them in the middle. Again, I'm going to take all the decks, just like this. Maybe a few more shuffles, and then the last packet. Right. Now, I want to have the first spectator to help me think of a number. Well, a high number, but, you know, not a too high number, because that's gonna be way too long for me to count all the cards. So I say between 1 and 30. Fair enough, right? So let's say my spectator wants the number 22, alright? So it truly doesn't matter, it's a completely free choice. They can go ahead and name the number. You know what, not 22, let's just do 26, alright? Now, I want my third spectator to help himself or herself to find the card that they just looked at. So for this case, the rest of the spectator doesn't know what card the third spectator selected, but only you and the third spectator knows. I mean, I don't know as well. So I want my third spectator to hold the deck and follow me to do this ritual to find your card. So first of all, I just want her or him to just deal out 4 to 5 cards, and then like 6 to 7 cards, 2 or 3 cards, and then another 1 or 2 cards, and then just deal the cards one by one. Alright, just quickly, just burn all the cards, alright? But you know what? At this point, let's just have someone randomly say stop, alright? Alright, stop right here. So, like, let's say someone just call it stop randomly, and just shuffle this pack and place everything on top, right? Just like this, fairly. Now, with this mess, I'm not sure what your card is, but I'll just leave it like this, right? I'm not gonna even shuffle the cards or whatever. But I'll just spread them out, and what's the number that they just named? Wait, 22, no, 26, right? So let's just count 26 cards, right? So any card at any number, so I don't know what a card is, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and the 26th card. What was your card again? Is it the 5 of Hearts? Alright, if it is, make sure to learn it, because it's a very fun card trick to perform in a party, or I mean anywhere you wish to. So I hope you guys like this trick, and let's learn it right now. Alright everyone, so this will be the tutorial for the trick that I just performed, or the trick that you just watched. For this trick, you'll need multiple spectators to help me out, so I'll suggest at least 4 spectators to help you out. So you can have a group of friends, like 8, 9 friends around you, and you can perform this trick. So first of all, you're going to introduce this trick to them, which is ACAAN, any card at any number. And as you're talking to them, like chatting, making jokes, you're just going to count cards and give them individual packets. So in this case, I'm just going to pretend that I got 5 spectators in front of me. So the goal of giving out the packet is to get rid of 18 cards exactly, and then give 3 cards to the person after the 18 cards. So what you can do, so if I have 5 spectators, what I'll do is give the first person 10 cards, the second person 8 cards. So that will be 18 cards. So as you're talking, you can just count 3, 6, 9, 10 and give 1 packet to the first spectator, and then the second spectator 3, 6 and 8, and give them the second packet. And make sure after the 18 cards, you're going to give the next spectator 3 cards only. Make sure it's only 3 cards. And then for the rest of the spectators, you can give them random amounts of cards. Now you can have all of them shuffle the cards together at the same time. So while they are shuffling the cards, you're going to instruct the spectator who you gave 3 cards to take a look at any card in their packet, alright? Have them take a look at any card in the packet. Let's say they just picked a random card. Here we got the 4 of clubs, and instruct them to replace their card in the center of their packet. So right here, we got the 4 of clubs. Once the spectator have remembered his or her card, you're going to have them replace the cards to the center. So after they've shuffled the cards, you're just going to place the first spectator's card, give it a cut, place it on the table, and then the second spectator, give it a cut, place it on the table. And then for the third spectator, make sure not to give it a cut, because you want to remain their card in the center, which makes it at the 20th position from the bottom. Why is this? Because you got 18 cards from the first 2 spectators, and you place all the 18 cards at the bottom. So when your third spectator returns their packet, it's going to be 19, and the 20th card is going to be their selection, which is sandwiched by the other 2 cards. And for the rest of the cards, it truly does not matter. Shuffle it, place them on top, alright? Now after that, you're going to have any of your spectator to name a number out loud. And you're just going to psychologically force them to pick a number near 20. So what you're going to say is, just go ahead and think of any number that is high, but not too high, which like 10 to 30. Alright, you're not actually forcing them to pick an exact number, but just have them name a number that is close to 20, because their card is now 20th card from the bottom, right? And let's say my spectator named the number 28. So if the number is larger than 20, you're going to move cards from the top to the bottom of the deck. In this case, they named the number 28, so it's going to be 28 subtract 20, which is 8. So you're going to move 8 cards from the top to the bottom of the deck. However, if the number is smaller than 20, you're going to do 20 subtract that number. Let's say just 16 is going to be 4. So you're going to move 4 cards from the bottom and move them to the top of the deck. Let's just pick the number 26, alright? Roughly in the center. So we should have a mess in the center, and what you're gonna do is just casually take like 6 cards and just move them to the bottom of the deck. And now you're going to do the ritual and pretend shuffling the cards. And at this point, you already know the number is 26. Their selection should be now 26th position from the bottom. In this case, you're doing an ACAAN, so you want their card to be at the 26th position from the top. So what you're going to do is to reverse the order of the whole deck, so that their card will now be at the 26th position from the top. Now before I explain everything else, I'm just going to tell you about this principle. So how this principle works is that, for example, if I have the card at the 5th position from the bottom, the 8 of hearts, 5th position from the bottom, if I want to move it to the 5th position from the top, what I'll do is deal down the cards one by one. And until I reach the end, the 8 of diamonds is going to be at the 5th position from the top, right? But what you can actually do is, let's say we're reversing the order and have the card that is 3rd from the bottom and make it 3rd from the top. And what we can actually do is to, why not skip the whole pile, place the whole deck on the table, and then deal the rest of the remaining cards, and the Ace of Diamonds is still 3rd from the top. So after you've understand this principle, you're going to hand the deck to one of your spectator and have them do the ritual. So you're going to have them deal down a large amount of cards to get rid of all the cards that is above their selection. But you're not going to count the exact cards to their selection. So you're just going to roughly count to their selection. So I know their selection is 26th card from the bottom. So I'm just going to have my spectator to drop the cards randomly until they reach near the middle, something like this. I'll have them deal down the cards one by one. So just like this, I'm going to instruct them to deal the cards one by one. And as you can see, their selection is now reversed to this 26th card from the top. Now here should be 25 cards. No matter what order I put all these cards, their selection will still be at the 26th position. So you're going to continue to have them deal the cards. After you estimate that they have gone past their selection, which is roughly halfway through in this case, you're going to have any spectator to call up stop while they're dealing, alright? So let's say they stop right here and have them shuffle the rest of the pack, because it truly does not matter, and place everything on top. And now everything should be set up, and all you have to do is have the spectator who selected the card to count down 26 cards from the top, 25, and here's the 26th card, and that should always be their selection. So I hope you guys understand this card trick. It's a little bit complex on reversing the order, but I know you guys will get on with that very quickly. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to learn other than ACAAN, any card at any number down here. So if you have any question about this trick, ask me in the comments. If not, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!